It's free real estate. Okay, everyone, welcome to the video. And in this video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about what I did well my freshman year of college. So, as you probably know, or you don't know, I'm a sophomore in college right now. And let me change this camera real quick. So I'm a sophomore in college right now, and I just finished my first semester of my sophomore year, going into the second semester. I'm just thinking about my past, thinking about my future, and I thought, hey, this is a pretty good time to make this video. I mean, it would have been a lot better to do it maybe last year, but you know what? Here we're doing it. We're doing it now. I didn't even end up opening this. I just popped it. Gotta love V8. Anyway, so point number one. One thing that I did very well last year is that at every opportunity that I had, I went out and hung out with friends, or like partied, and like met new people. Like every opportunity, which is like if my buddies are like, hey yo, there's a party here tonight, or like yo, like we're gonna hang out and like watch the like Bucks game or something. I literally was in every single one. Every poker night, I literally went to every poker night. Every single party that I knew of, I went to. And that is one thing that I would not trade if I had to go back. Because the whole like party scenario and the hangout scenario, like, you know, that's where you meet your friends, you know, and that's where I've had some of the most fun experiences in college. I don't know, I see a lot of kids just staying inside and playing like League of Legends all day, and it's just kind of sad because I know that this moment, like their freshman year, is like the year where you make your friends. Like you don't go and making new friends your like sophomore, junior, or senior year. At least I don't know anyone that really does that. Like your real friends are the friends you make your freshman year. Just so you gotta get out there. And there's some people that I've met just through parties, like just through like crazy parties that I still talk to today. Like workout buddies that I still work out with today. That I literally just met because I was in someone's room at a certain time and we were like heading to a party. It's just like weird things like that you meet these like cool people that you end up like hanging out with a lot. And like it doesn't mean you have to be like drinking or whatever at these parties. Like literally just show up and talk and just like add to conversations. Just try to be a funny dude, you know? So that's one thing I did very, very well last year. Next point. I don't even know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh yeah. So I finished my homework as soon as it was assigned to me. So let's say right after class, you know, your teacher's like, I'm gonna post the quiz online. So right when that quiz is posted, I got my butt in my computer chair and I finished that quiz, like literally exactly when it was posted. Rather that be a project, homework, an essay, you know, some paper, I got that done as soon as I went home from class, because that way, you know, it's still fresh in your mind and you're not holding it off till Sunday where everyone else is in the library trying to cram through their homework in the last 3 hours until it's due. I'm telling you, I was done with my homework by like Thursday every single week. That's even different from this year. This year, I was done at like Tuesday, Wednesday. Like I was really, really good at getting my crap done this year. But like if I would go back, I would continue doing that, just that whole process of getting all of my work done as soon as possible. That is the number one best thing I think I did in college. And I just don't know many kids that do that. Like I literally don't know any other kid that does that in college. I guess I shouldn't even say kid, I guess these are adults. I don't know any adults that do that. So just think about how more ahead you would be in the game if you just did your work as soon as it was posted. That's what I'm saying. Alright, point number 3. I worked out at least 5 days a week. I basically went to the gym every day, but I worked out 5 days a week. So, working out wise, we're talking about lifting weights. Like we're talking about the push-pull legs sort of rhythm that I got going on that I like to do. If you watched a lot of my earlier videos when I was in high school, like when I was a senior, I posted a lot of like chest day and pull day and leg day sort of videos. So I basically I do that all the time in the K. It's called the Kloshki Center. Every single weekday I would work out at like 5 o'clock. And by doing that, it would be like right before, or it would be right after I got my homework done. So I just go to the K, usually by myself because it's hard to find a workout buddy that will go like every day. But I just went by myself and I like just pounded out the workout. Like I would be there for like 2 hours every single day, just getting the stuff done. And that was really before I was playing basketball, like by myself a lot. So like back then I was just working out. Like I would have these very long like runs after my workouts too. Like I would do a full chest day that was like an hour and 30 minutes, and then I'd go on like a 45-minute run. And then by the end of that, I'd just be like dead. I would just be dead. My muscles would be sore. I'd just be like, holy cow, what did I just put myself through? Because, you know, when you're in college and you're not in like a professional sport, I wasn't in like wrestling, you know what I mean? So to get something that was a little bit closer to wrestling, I had to be in the gym for like 2.5 hours and like working very hard. You know, there's no slacking off in the gym. So if there is one thing, oh, I literally just said that. I just said if there's one thing that I would do, if there was 2 things that I would continue to do, and I still do to this day, I would work out every weekday, because it is just so important that you don't gang that freshman 15. Because I'm telling you, if you're looking your best in college, you're going to be looking the best throughout the rest of your life. I'm telling you, all these kids are slipping. All these kids are looking fat in college. I'm telling you, if you do this right, you will remain a great figure. And if you don't have a great figure, you'll get a great figure just by working out. And to add on to this point, my buddies and I, like our sweet mates, like my squad, like 5 of us, we would go down to the K and we would play 21, and that's the basketball game where, you know, you try to get it in, and then once you get like a 2 or a 3, you go and take free throws until you miss, and then you kind of like, it's like a free-for-all sort of thing. Great game. If you haven't played it, you gotta play it. But anyway, we would go and play 21 basically every day. And that game gets you more tired than anything. I'm telling you, I would play that game and then I would go lift right after. So if you can get a couple friends just to play like maybe 2-on-2 games, 3v3, or like 21, that would be the perfect game that everyone can just play with. And that would be the best way to possibly lose weight and just to like be healthy in college. All right. And to add on to point number 4, you got your whole workout set, so you're working out 5 days a week. You also got to eat healthy. And this is where I see even more kids fall off this little steep slope, because there's so much unhealthy, cheap crap food that you can buy at college and at like Metro Mart, Pick and Save, stuff like that. There's so, like, the cheapest food out there is usually the least healthy for you. So these broke college students, they're trying to save money out here. They go and buy like ramen and crap like that. They're eating actual like chips, like they're eating chips for a meal, you know, they're eating popcorn. You know, this stuff isn't healthy for you. They're eating those like $2 pizzas that you can like put in, you know, the oven or whatever, those like $2 pizzas. Guys, I'm telling you, all that cheese, all those dairy products, that's not helping you. What you gotta do is eat healthy in college. Now, one of the things I did in college was I did not buy any chips, any snacks whatsoever. I had 3 square meals a day, and after my workout at dinner, I always bought a salad at the whole like school, like, you know, the school cafeteria. I bought a salad with no dressing, and I would just have like some chicken strips on it. So I'm telling you, I got my vegetables in for the day, and I got my protein in right after working out. So if you can limit yourself to 3 meals a day and only eat stuff that you know isn't like a snack food, you'll be good. Like, you gotta like you don't even have to like count your carbs, calories, or whatever. I'm telling you, if you just like look at something and you're just like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna choose not to eat that packet of ramen in there because I see it has like 4 grams of saturated fat per little like loaf of like noodles, and like I see that it's like 490 milligrams of sodium per thing. You just avoid that and you go get yourself a can of soup or something, because that'll be much healthier for you. And in my freshman year of college, I did that pretty well. I ate healthy most of the time. My grandma would always give me cookies, so I guess I did eat quite a bit of cookies, but other than that, I did very well when it came to the nutritional aspect of my diet. Point number 5. I was in 3 intramurals my freshman year of college. So the 3 intramurals, and let me explain, what's an intramural sport? So intramurals is like when you grab a small team, and it's you and like 5 of your friends, and you kind of compete against other small teams in college. It's like a little league, you know what I mean, for just kids that aren't in a college sport. So the 3 intramurals I was in soccer, I was in football, and I was in volleyball. So those 3 right there, those were like my sports in college, my freshman year. So I was in, like my teams never really did super well. I think my football team did pretty well. But the thing about intramurals is that I've met more friends through intramurals than I've met through almost like parties. Like almost, I'm thinking about it, almost more through parties. The thing about, hold up. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just dying over here, don't worry. The thing about intramural friends and the people you meet through intramurals is that most of these people really care about their body, and they're really focused on like kicking ass in sports, and their health is usually to a T. I don't know why I put my fingers up to a T, I guess to a frickin' T. But anyway, these guys take care of themselves. So if you're looking for high quality friends, I would definitely do intramurals. That is one thing that I was actually kind of like, I was kind of shaky on. I was like, should I join this football team? I mean, I'm not a really big football fan. I don't know what to do. Like I also for like soccer, I was like, I've never played soccer since I was like 6. I'm telling you, if you get the opportunity to join a team, join the team. Because I doubt you're going to be the worst person on that damn team. I'm telling you, there's some bad people that play intramural sports. So I'm telling you, if you're trying to get friends in college, or you're trying to like get healthier, join an intramural sport. It's not that big of a time requirement, and what I did my freshman year was perfect because I was bored a lot of times around that time where it's like 6 o'clock, like 9 o'clock. I was very bored. I would just play video games during that time. But because I was in intramural sports, 3 days out of the week I was doing something fun with friends. So that is why intramural sports was a great choice for me to make my freshman year of college. Alright, my 6th point. This is the last and final point. One thing I did very, very well my freshman year of college was save money. Because I wasn't working my freshman year in college, this was other than winter break and like spring break or whatever, or not spring break, winter break and like other breaks. During the school year, I did not work just because whatever. Maybe it was like something I didn't think I could keep up with school. I don't know. Who knows? I didn't work during the school year. So I had to be very smart and frugal with money. So I literally did not buy a single thing that whole time. Like I don't even think I bought a single video game that whole time. I saved money. I saved money by not eating as much as I really should have, and not buying video games, and not buying like super expensive alcohol or whatever. Like I would buy these really cheap Natty Lights. Like I would not drink very much because of that, and I would save a lot of money by doing that. And compared to a lot of people in college where they're trying to buy like shoes all the time, you know, they're trying to get the new style sort of thing. They're trying to, you know, get another like whatever, freaking, they're trying to get the new games, you know what I mean? I don't know. But compared to a lot of people around me, I was saving a lot of money because I just wasn't spending my money on stupid crap. For example, one thing a lot of people buy in college is meat. Like a lot of people buy meat in general. And they're like cooking chicken, they're cooking like steak, you know what I mean? I've worked in the meat department at Pick 'n Save. Meat is very expensive. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, please let me know what you thought in the comments. Give me some new video ideas in the comments, or just say hi in the comments. I don't care. But anyway, everyone, have a good rest of your day, and I'll come back to you shortly.